Imagine a high-stakes courtroom trial. A key witness takes the stand, takes a deep breath, and instead of delivering a carefully rehearsed alibi, blurts out the absolute, unvarnished truth. In an instant, a spontaneous neurological shift sweeps across the globe. The cognitive mechanism in the human brain that allows us to fabricate information simply turns off. Overnight, the capacity to deceive completely vanishes. From a young age, we are taught that lying is inherently immoral. The logical assumption is that if you eradicate deception from human behavior, you remove the root of all corruption. At a macro-societal level, this theory holds up flawlessly in the immediate aftermath. The sudden removal of deceit actually does create the foundation for a seemingly perfect world. Governments, global financial institutions, and massive corporations immediately face forced transparency. There are no more closed-door negotiations or spun public relations statements. When politicians step up to a microphone, they are physically unable to obscure their true agendas. They broadcast secret policies, expose hidden donors, and announce their exact intentions to the public in real time. Corporate advertising goes through the exact same cleansing process. Brands must explicitly state the precise limitations, historical failure rates, and safety flaws of every single product they sell. This chart compares historical criminal trial durations with the post-honesty timeline. With perjury impossible, complex investigations conclude in minutes rather than months. Over that first week, we see the resulting exponential growth of public trust. Citizens instantly regain faith in the systems that govern them. When applied strictly to systems of power, absolute truth functions exactly as intended, as a flawless mechanism to enforce fairness and strict accountability. But if you step away from the global stage and look inside a standard domestic living room, a very different picture emerges. Everyday society relies heavily on pro-social deception, those polite, cooperative little lies we tell to keep daily interactions smooth and pleasant. When a friend asks for an opinion on a new outfit or haircut, the polite filter is gone. People deliver exact, brutal assessments of appearances and personalities, immediately causing deep emotional hurt. Romantic partners can no longer hide fleeting, irrational negative emotions. Every minor annoyance or passing doubt is spoken out loud, creating intense, unmanageable friction. Even children lose their protective innocence. They point out adult flaws and articulate hard, embarrassing truths with a blunt clarity that parents can no longer gently redirect. While unvarnished truth cleans up institutions, it effectively weaponizes conversation in the home, prioritizing factual accuracy entirely over human empathy. To see society's physical reaction to this new reality, you only have to look at a typical morning commute. A crowded subway car is now completely silent, as everyone stares rigidly at the floor to avoid interaction. Humanity's ultimate survival mechanism becomes radical self-censorship. People actively choose physical isolation over the massive emotional risk of engaging in open conversation. The sheer volume of daily spoken words drops off a cliff. Every single sentence carries the inherent risk of accidentally destroying a friendship or alienating a neighbor. To survive a world devoid of lies, society trades human connection for safety. Absolute silence quickly becomes the most valuable commodity we have. Taking a clinical look at the sociology of deception, we find the human brain evolved to lie for specific, highly functional reasons. Psychologists generally agree that deception is not solely a tool utilized for malice, corruption, or manipulation. This diagram illustrates the core utilities of pro-social lying: protecting feelings, de-escalating conflicts, and manufacturing hope. Together, they create social cohesion. But if you remove these pillars, erasing our ability to offer hope instantly shatters the entire community structure. Truth has a strict dual nature. It serves as an essential clarifying tool for systemic justice, but it acts like a corrosive acid when applied directly to interpersonal love and affection. Polite deceptions operate as the vital glue holding human connection together. A perfectly fair, universally honest world would ultimately find itself completely devoid of the everyday kindness that makes life bearable.